Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday, February 22nd. My name is Karen, and this is BobbleHeadKnits. Yes, I have a little frog in my throat. I have a little cold, thanks to my grandson who made me play his harmonica. The harmonica, I don't know how many germs are in that thing, but he forced me to play it, and now I have cold, so... All right, let's just dive into it. This is going to be a really short episode because I don't know how long my voice is going to hold out. All right, let's start with the obvious. I have a finished object. There it is. This is my Musselburgh hat. Show you sideways there. I'm not taking it off because my hair is a mess today, but I knit this with mustache yarn Kamorbi. And I love it. It is basically a big tube that you fold in on itself and not super heavy, so it's like perfect for like the warmer winter days. So, and I've actually been wearing this in my office. I've been wearing this in my work office because my work office is really cold. So I just have it sitting out, and every now and then I put it on. It's been just heavenly. So I did wear it out and about today though. So yes, I'm loving it. My husband saw this and decided he would like one also. The one thing I would change for me is maybe make it a little bit longer, because although it's slouchy right now, I can't fold the brim up and have slouchy. I can only have slouchy, or I can have a folded brim. I can't have both. So maybe I would make it a little bit longer. But my husband would like one, so I'm going to make him one, and I probably will make his longer because, of course, his head's a little bigger than mine, and I think, yeah, it'll be just fit him better with a little more length. So fits me perfectly as it is, but yeah, you know, we'll see for him. I will not start on that project though until I finish my husband's sweater. So that is where I've drawn the line. I'm like, I could cast on something else. I could pick up another whip. I could do, this or that. And I was like, no, I'm going to focus on my husband's sweater. I'm going to get it done. I'm not going to get distracted by, the squirrel over here. So that's where we are. All right. Speaking of my husband's sweater, here it is. I knit very little this week, so I didn't make huge progress, but I made maybe about a 1/2 inch, so that's okay. This is the Stephen West Dustland sweater. There it is. I knit only from where that marker is right there to the bottom, so like that much maybe. So it's beautiful. It's really turning out nicely. And I just need to sit down and focus on it. So that is going to be what I do for the next few weeks. So I'd like to finish this by St. Patrick's Day, if not sooner. So many of you know that this was meant to be a Christmas sweater, then it turned into a Valentine's sweater, and now we're at St. Patrick's Day sweater. So he's still probably, if I finish it for St. Patrick's Day, he'll be able to wear it at least once this winter, because we have, here in Colorado, it can snow, into June. So, yeah. So, it's turning out very nicely. I'm holding Shibui Haven yarn, which is DK. I'm holding it double, so it's worsted weight. And, yeah, fun to knit. It's a constant changing up of pattern, but once you do it for a little bit, the pattern is easy to remember, and it's just a matter of not missing any stitches and, following along properly. So it's coming along. This week was just kind of hectic at work, and just, after work I was not feeling the best because it was cold, so I just was not knitting a whole lot. So that's why I didn't get more done on it. So, all right, next project. I did a little bit of this. Most of this was done while I was working, but my DRK Everyday socks, they are Dre Renee Knits. Indra Maori basically is who that is. And I am knitting 2 at a time, only not really. I have both of them, the toes are done because they're toe up. And then on the This sock, I'm actually knitting the gusset now, and it's a fleegle heel, which I have not done. So I'm having to really, like, it's not going very fast because I'm having to follow step by step on how to do it. But you will notice that, well, some of you will know that I changed up my plan. I was going to have this bright red heel to go with the green toe, and then have a different color for the cuff. I started to knit with the bright red, and then I realized that it was going to be kind of awkward. Well, not so much awkward as much as it was going to require me to think a little bit more about how to do the heel in red while also continuing to knit with the multicolor yarn. And because it was a new, like, I've not done a fleegle heel, I've not done toe up in a long time, I was like not feeling like figuring it out in my head. I was like, no, I don't feel like having to, you know, keep track of what yarn I'm knitting with and what, you know, what I should be doing and all. So I just decided to keep it simple and stay in with the pink and the multicolored pink, and it's fine. I mean, the red was nice, but it wasn't like gonna make or break the sock. So the only thing though is now the 2 at the time thing might be thrown off, but I'm thinking I'm gonna rewind this, the rest of this yarn, and break it into 2 so that I will have a separate skein of yarn to knit the second sock with. So I will deal with that after I get the heel done on this first one, and then figure out from there. Sorry. What else? I guess that's it, really. The pattern is very well written. You do, if you haven't done a fleegle heel, like, to follow, I'm really having to like cross out things and, you know, pay real close attention. It's not as second nature is a heel flap and gusset, which, you know, when I'm doing top down, I know how to do. I could almost do it without the pattern now. This one I'm having to pay attention closely, which of course anyone would have to. So yeah, it's going fine. I did, like I said, decide not to cast on anything else. So even though I finished this hat, not cast on anything else until that sweater is done. So that means things are going to be kind of boring for a while. So acquisition wise, let's go to acquisitions. I have no acquisitions because I was good this week. The high point of my week was waiting for the delivery guy, the UPS guy, to come with a new pair of slippers. That was my purchase. Okay, so that I won't show you my slippers, but no yarn acquisitions, nothing like that. Okay, that's it as far as the yarny stuff. Life, if you're going to stick around and hear about that, there's not a whole lot, so I'm just going to slide in here and we'll just do it fast. Not a whole lot going on. I did get sick, as I said. Not terribly sick, but just a low-grade cold, and then, yeah, just stuffiness, congestion, all that. So nothing huge, but not feeling 100%. So we had quite a bit of snow the last couple days, and today the sun is out and it is super bright out, and it's supposed to be almost, well, a little over 50 degrees, so the snow is going to melt fast, but we have quite a bit of it. And so that's why there's some weird light. It's only like 11 o'clock in the morning. I've had to already close the front window because the sun off the snow is just blinding. So there's some weird lighting here, but oh well. I did go out in it. I had to go. I went and got my glasses. I went and got my eyes examined and ordered some glasses. I'm not thrilled with the new glasses, so I might order a second pair, but we'll see. I won't have them for a few weeks, so these are my old ones. Might actually just get new lenses put in these because I really like these. But I did, sorry, I did go out yesterday for that, and then had a little tea or coffee date with my daughter-in-law and Atticus, my grandson, and just hung out otherwise. All right, I did finish a couple books this week, so I'll tell you about that. I finished Iron Flame, and that was the Rebecca Yarros book. Excellent, excellent book. I'm really kicking myself for not reading that last year when everyone else was reading it. I've started the Onyx Storm and enjoying it so far. I've never been a fantasy reader, so the fact that I'm totally into this is just like, what's happening? So, but I'm enjoying it. I also finished Victorian Psycho by Virginia Vietto, and that is a real short book. It's very dark. I listened to it, and it was like a 5-hour listen, so it went really fast. Very twisted. So it was okay. I didn't rate it super high because it was just not... I don't know, it didn't like grab my attention as much as I thought it would. So, all right, that's it as far as life stuff. See, I promised a very short episode, and here we are. Okay, I am now gonna go. I have some things to do, and I will see everybody next week. Hopefully I won't sound like this, like the frog, and hopefully I will be closer to finishing hopefully the sweater, but if not, maybe the socks, and if not, we'll see. All right, everyone take care, and I will talk to you next week.